See how we can construct a grammar from the given NFA. Okay, when there is an NFA, right, and from that NFA we can able to construct the grammar. Okay, so we'll see how we can construct that grammar, and for that we are having some set of rules. Okay, so based on these rules, you can see here there are some set of rules, and based on these rules we can construct our grammar from the NFA. Okay, the first rule is for each state I of NFA, okay, so we need to create a non-terminal. So we know that our grammar contains terminals and non-terminals. Okay, so on the left hand side it is always we have non-terminals, right? So for each and every state of NFA we need to create a non-terminal, that is AI. So if there is one state, then we can have A1. If there is state 2, then we can take it as A2. Okay, these are all the non-terminals. And the next rule, second one, is if your state I has a transition to state J, okay, on input A, then we can add the production as AI implies AJ. Okay, so if there is any transaction from state I to state J on input symbol A, okay, then we can write the production like this, right? This is for input symbol A. If there is a transaction from I to J, okay, but on input epsilon, okay, if instead of having the input symbol A, if there is epsilon input, then the production can be like this. Okay, that is AI derives AJ, right? So this is our second rule. Then coming to third rule, if I is an accepting state, then we can add epsilon to I. Okay, so what we have to do is, if I is an accepting state, if I is an final state, then we can add epsilon to the grammar. Then the last rule is, if I is the start state, okay, if I is the start state, then make AI as the starting symbol. Okay, so for example, if 0 is the starting state, then we have to make A0 as the starting symbol of a grammar. Okay, so these are all the 4 basic rules that we need to follow when we are creating a grammar. Okay, when we are constructing a grammar from the given NFA. So before getting into the construction of grammar from NFA, okay, first we'll see how to convert the given regular expression, that is ARB closure ABB. So how we can convert this regular expression into NFA. Okay, first we'll convert this regular expression into NFA. Later, after converting it into NFA, then we'll see how that NFA can be used to construct the grammar. Okay, so we have already seen about the conversion of regular expression into NFA without epsilon move. Okay, so we have already seen that, and based on that now we'll create an NFA. Okay, so starting with this, okay, starting with this ARB closure, okay, then concatenating with A, concatenation of B, then concatenation of B. Okay, so starting with this, okay, how we can construct the NFA for ARB closure. Okay, so this is the starting state, okay, start state, and for ARB closure the same state will be the final state. Since it is ARB closure, okay, so the transition takes place like this. So this state is 0, and here the input symbol are A comma B. Okay, this is for ARB closure. Okay, now we need to concatenate A with this ARB closure. Okay, so how we can do that? So that is our next step. So let this be the initial state. Okay, so then we have a transition from this state to another state, final state, and this is state 0, this is state 1. Okay, so also on state 0 we already have self loop, that is A comma B, and now from 0 to 1 a transition is taking place for the input A. okay, which is concatenation. Again we have the next input E, which is B, which is concatenation of this one. So for that, so 0 1 2, here it is A comma B, here the input symbol is A, and here the input symbol is B. Okay, so now again we have one more B concatenated with this. So this is 0 1 2, and this is the final state 3. Okay, so here it is A comma B, here it is A, here it is B, and again here it is B now. Okay, so now this is the NFA for the given pattern without epsilon. This is NFA without epsilon for the given pattern, right? Now for this given NFA, okay, for this NFA, what we have to do is we need to construct the grammar. Okay, so based on the given rule, we know the first rule, right? So the first rule is for each and every state I of your NFA, so we need to create a non-terminal, and that non-terminal should be labeled as AI. That is, if it is A0, A0, then it is A1, then A2, A3. On that basis we need to create a non-terminal. Okay, so we have 4 states here, right? So the first state is A0, the second state A1, and the third A2, and finally we have A3. Okay, totally 4 states, 0 1 2 3, and we have created the non-terminals A0, A1, A2, A3. Okay, so after creating the non-terminal, what is the next rule we have is, if your state I has a transaction to state J, okay, on the input A, then the production we need to add is AI to AJ. Okay, so here we have to see any transaction is occurring on the states. Okay, so from 0 to 0, okay, from the state 0 to 0 we have a transaction for the input symbols A and B. So now how we can write the production rule, okay, is, so for the input symbol A, right, the transition is occurring from from 0 to 0. Okay, so here AI is also A0, and what is AJ, which is also A0. So this is first thing. So along with A, okay, we have one more transaction for the input symbol B. So what we have to do is, we have one more input symbol B on same A now. Okay, so then again from the state 1 we have one more transaction to state 1. Sorry, from state 0 we have another transaction to state 1 for the input symbol A. So how we can write is A, and what is the next state, that is A1. Okay, in the same way we have to write for every node. So from A1, okay, from A1 we have a transaction to A2, and the symbol, input symbol is B. So here we have to write B A2, right? And then from A2 we have transaction on input symbol B to A3. Okay, this is over. And from 3 we don't have any transactions, so let it be. And after that, this is your second rule. Your second rule is over, and coming to the third rule. So when we take third rule, if I is an accepting state, okay, so we have an accepting state. If I is an accepting state, then what we have to add is, we have to add epsilon, okay, to that state, to that particular non-terminal we need to add epsilon. So what is the final state here? Here we have 3 as the final state. So the non-terminal A3, for the non-terminal A3, okay, so we have to give epsilon for the non-terminal A3, since this is the final state, 3 is the final state. Okay, we have to add epsilon to the non-terminal A3. And this is your third rule. And coming to the fourth rule, if I is the start state, okay, so when you have I as the start state, then make AI be the start symbol of your grammar. Okay, so here 0 is the start state, right? So we need to make A0 as the start symbol of your grammar. So here obviously A0 is the start symbol, okay, right? So which is given as the first symbol in your grammar, okay, which is written as the first symbol in your grammar. So this is the start symbol. This is how we can construct the grammar from NFA. Okay, so from the given regular expression, we just have converted this regular expression into NFA without epsilon. Then after that, we have constructed the grammar based on this NFA.